How does hypertension manifest? Most of us will say the person will come with stroke. Wrong. Heart failure. Wrong. Wrong. Sleeplessness. Wrong. The most common presentation for hypertension is that it is just detected when the person presents for some other conditions routinely. Nobody carries the label of hypertension on his head, on his or her head. It is detected incidentally. Okay, that is why hypertension is the silent killer. I can tell you that all of us here, if we take our blood pressure, at least 10% of people seated here will have abnormally raised blood pressure. It is normal. Part of the problem, normal in the sense that, don't get me wrong, in the sense that as we grow older, as black people, we will have these things. So what do you do for hypertension? We don't want the complications to develop. So we want to pick these things early. And that is why I'm going to advise, talk to the nearest nurse to you, the closest doctor to you, the nearby health facility, even if it's once in a month. Even if it's once in a month, go for a blood pressure check. You don't lose anything when you do it. Cameramen, please don't distract the attention of my audience. Please, please, please. You can give them space. Hello? Give them space, please, please, please. We are for serious talk here. We are not for show. Please, you take the pictures later. Please, my brothers, my sisters, my uncles, my aunties, my seniors, my colleagues, my juniors, once in a while, check your blood pressure at least once a month. Once you attain the age of 40, 45, especially the men you are 50, please check your blood pressure once a month. Now, if they say your blood pressure is high, it's not a death sentence. Let me tell you something. I won't hide anything. 2007, I was in Germany, and I discovered that I couldn't sleep. I couldn't just sleep at a stage. I'd be looking at the ceiling throughout. So the following day, I went to see a doctor, and they told me my blood pressure was upper limit of normal. Midway, boundary between normal and abnormal. So when I got to Nigeria, I saw a colleague, a cardiologist, and the guy told me that, having talked to you before, you told me your mother is hypertensive. That means there is a family history. Don't wait for the pressure to go above that level. Please go and start treatment. Since that 2007 and now, I have been on treatment. When you take my blood pressure now, it's normal because I take my drugs regularly. But you won't know. Like Mabe says, there is no art to find mice construction on the face. It is also difficult to know who is ill or who is not ill. So please, sir, let us check, because we want to avoid the complications of blood pressure. Like, heart failure, stroke, heart attack. Many of our people just drop suddenly, and we ascribe it to Ategun, Aye, Atagba, and all those things. Science has gone beyond Atagba, with due respect to tradition. Science has gone beyond that. So let us check our blood pressure regularly, men and women. Blood pressure is a silent killer of the body. Do you know what is the silent killer of the eye? Our eyes, our eyesight. The condition is called glaucoma. It's a pity I don't have a projector here. My plan was to have a projector so that I can draw diagrams and illustrate, but it's okay. The way blood pressure kills the body silently, that is the way glaucoma. It is spelled G-L-A-U-C-O-M-A, glaucoma. Glaucoma is the hypertension of the eye, just like the way hypertension is that of the whole body. Glaucoma, quote me, it can be called hypertension of the eye. Now, how does it manifest? Sometimes we inherit some of these things in our genes. It is no sin. That is the truth. I want to give you an example. A friend of mine in Benin, we just noticed that the daughter, at the age of 2 or so, the little girl will be doing like this. When she has to read anything, she's doing like this, putting everything close to the eye. No. So I said, this is not normal. The parents didn't understand. I said, okay, let us go to the ophthalmologist, because it's close to the teaching hospital. We got there the following week, and they tested the girl. At that age, she had glaucoma, which she inherited from the dad. If we had not intervened, that girl will probably be blind as I'm talking to you now. This was over 15 years ago. But to the glory of God, the girl is a 200 level student of electrical engineering in Uniben. As we speak, we detected it early. She's on glasses. There's no big deal. So glaucoma can affect all the age groups. Now, as adults, as we grow older, you discover that some of us, it's either we are short-sighted like me. I can read. I don't need glasses to read what is on this paper now. I can read it conveniently. But I cannot see anybody at that entrance unless I use my glasses. I won't see the person very well. On the other hand, some people are long-sighted. They can see the person at the entrance there, but they cannot read this paper. If you put it on the lectern for them, they cannot read it. That is long-sightedness. What we all have as we grow older, most of us rather, is that we lose the power of accommodation. But those of us who are extremely short-sighted, we don't lose that thing. That's why I can read this paper like this. I don't need to push it like this. So when you see our grandpas, great-grandpas, and great-grandmas, they do like this to read newspaper, it is because they have lost the power of accommodation, which is normal as we age. But you can use your glasses. So glaucoma, how do you prevent glaucoma? Please, like I said, as part of the things we do, let us go to a qualified eye practitioner, an ophthalmologist, okay? The location, okay, we have in Ondo now. There's an ophthalmologist in Ondo. You can go to Lagos, Ibadan, Ife. Let us check our intraocular pressure. That is the pressure within the eye, not the blood pressure that you check with the arm. This one is in the eye. You will not know. God forbid that you have glaucoma. It silently steals your sight away. You won't know. The deterioration in sight or vision is a gradual thing. It keeps coming. Before you know it, I have an unfortunate case. About 3 months ago, an old student sent his brother to me in Benin for